up, my spooky family? It's me, TaySpooky, and I am so sorry if the camera is not completely focused the entire time because the lighting in here is very poor. I have the window open. Just bear with me. I have some very exciting news. I know it's been a while since I've made a video. I've got 2 jobs now and I've been working super hard. But my mom, she'll be in here in a second, decided she was gonna surprise me with a weekend vacation to New Orleans. So we are here and we are going to investigate different incredibly haunted locations. Sultan's Palace, aka the Le Prete House. I hope I'm pronouncing that right because spelling's different. It's like really French around here. Pirates Alley, which I'm very excited for. Herman Grima House and Museum. And Muriel's Restaurant. And then here is my mom. This is her. And she's the one who brought me on this vacation to go ghost hunting. Hi everybody. Right now we're gonna go walk around toward the direction of Pirates Alley and the Herman Grima House and Sultan's Palace. We're staying at Hotel St. Marie, which is also known to be haunted, and I'll keep you guys updated on that as well. We're gonna do some stuff and let you know if anything happens here. So far nothing's happened. So far all we've done is ate some real good Cajun food and get a voodoo doll at the Marie Lavue's voodoo shop. We're getting our palms read tomorrow. The guy was booked today, but yeah, that's it. So we're gonna go do all that. And the Sultan's Palace.
Looks like a palace.
It's freaking huge. Imagine living here. Alright, this is the Gardet La Peterie House. I can't read this. I hope you guys can see it. So basically, Joseph Calhoun Goddard or whatever, dentist, Frederick Roy builder. They ain't gonna tell us it's haunted, but it's haunted.
Street more than name.
Oh, this house was built in 1836, so it's fucking old. There was a mass murder that took place here on a stormy night. They don't know how the murder took place, but a man saw blood on the doorsteps, which I'm gonna assume is those doorsteps over there that I showed you guys. And
pools of blood.
Pools of blood! Whenever the man went inside, there were like corpses of bodies. When he walked in, people were flayed open, people were missing limbs. Like, it was a super, super gruesome thing to walk in on. The suspect of the murders was Sultan's brother, but he was never found, so they don't know. They never found who did it. The reason they think he did it was because he would have accumulated an inheritance. It is said that people in the penthouse in the top upper part of it see a man shadow, and he usually goes after women. So that's all I got for this one right now. Nina Nevins said that her items would go missing, mostly keys. There's 2 main spirits, 1 Confederate soldier, and a woman thought to have lived there. And people and pets have actually been thrown and attacked, so the spirits here are aggressive, not nice spirits. Also, we were walking, and there's a ghost tour guy over there, and we learned that there are apartments now. 6 different apartments. It's wild. If he catches me saying this, he's gonna make me pay for the tour, but yeah, I just want to add that. Alright, so this is Pirates Alley. This is St. Louis's Cathedral, and that's how we know we're here. This is where back in the day there would be like Civil War duels. People would come here and just kind of kill each other. Here? Yeah. And then there's also nearby where they ripped up some old burial grounds and removed bones. So they disturbed the burial grounds. And also there was a man who lived here. The Faulkner House Books. So Faulkner was the man who lived here, right here, and he would write books. He was an author, and when he died here, he was said to just stay, chill, and he just chills in this alley. He's one of the nicer spirits, doesn't bother anybody. I think he just appears as a full-bodied apparition instead of bothering people. Like, you just see him when it's weird. This is the park I think they ripped up where there were bones, where it was a graveyard. Alright, so we're here in Pirates Alley and I'm gonna elaborate more on what I was talking about earlier. I'm sorry about all of the sounds. It's party night. It's party night. Alright, so like I said earlier, William is the man who sat on that balcony I showed you guys earlier, and he is seen typing stories and smoking cigars, and you can smell his cigar smoke. And then also it said that you can see a priest that walks around, and he's very kind to other people around here. His name is Father Dagobert, and he was from the St. Louis Cathedral, which is right next to it right here. It was said that the rebels, the French rebels, were refused a proper burial. So him and 2 other priests snuck out in the middle of the night and gave them a proper burial. So he kind of did whatever he could to bring justice to other people. He's heard singing and he's known to just kind of be really friendly. And I'm kind of hoping that we get to see him. Me and Michelle, my mom, keep getting goosebumps on the same side, like at the same time on the right side of our bodies. Or is yours left?
No, okay.
Both on the right side of our bodies. There's also a man named Jean Lafitte, and he's seen walking up and down the alleyway. We're gonna do a quick session, see if we can pick anything up. We're just gonna get the EMF reader out and see if we can get any of the energy on it. Oh, it's like immediate energy, wow. There's nothing over here, I feel like, that would immediately make this go off. There's like no wire towers, there's no people around us right now. That's pretty cool. So they're here with us for a little interview. That's cool. Alright, so is this William? Make this go off all the way if this is William. Going down.
Not William.
Not William. Is this the pastor, father from the St. Louis church? It's just flickering. Is this someone else that hasn't been identified yet? Are you male or female? I'm gonna go ahead and just bring up Ghost Radar because they can generate any word from the word bank and I can't hear anything, so I'm gonna do the word bank one. Are there any entities here right now? The pastor. Let's see what Ghost Talk got. If there's a spirit, they can generate words in here, choosing from the word bank and stuff like that. Is this William? Is this the father? Father Dagobert? You know what's crazy about this is when I had this on in my room, it was like constantly going. Like a million words, and now it's got no words. Are there any spirits in Pirates Alley at the moment that want to talk?
Maybe it's because there's so many people.
All the energy, yeah. Are you the one giving us goosebumps?
Anything inherent alley of and lonely balance with me.
It's an alley! Okay. It said, anything inherent alley, oven, lonely, balance with me. So we're in an alley right now. So it, you know, at least makes a little bit of sense. Maybe they're just trying to figure out, I can't get it to focus. They're trying to figure out how to, but it's an alley. That's like that's a pretty smart response for that. Lonely, balance, with me. Maybe it was a slave because there was a lot of slavery here. Are you sad? give us a name? Alright, we're gonna end the session now. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to say something on here and generate a word and let us know if there's anything you want to tell us. This is still going off randomly. It's not an extremely strong energy. It's just, it's consistent though. Known lean month, misspelled rain, green strong Indian. I don't know, that's interesting. Interesting that it responded when I said we're about to go. Let's see if I can get to focus now. Alright, we're ending the session. Thank you for talking with us. We appreciate it. We hope that you get closure that you need. Goodbye. Feel free to say goodbye to us as well. Well, I think that's all we're gonna get out of it, but we drink daiquiris, ghost hunting while we tipsy. So behind here is where they had the bones buried that were removed and misplaced or placed improperly. That there is the cathedral where the pastor likes to hang, or where he resided when he was alive. And then that there is where William would do typewriting, author things, and all of them are still seen chilling in this alley. This alley is supposedly incredibly haunted, so I think it is, but not with any negative energy. I don't feel anything negative. So as of right now, we haven't really gone a lot ghost hunting. We've been doing a whole lot of voodoo shop shopping and walking around and kind of trying to get to know our surroundings because there's like a whole lot going on. But we've stopped at mostly every location that we're going to go to, and then we're going to go back to a couple of them and do the sessions. We got caught in a windstorm. We were getting dirt in our eyes. It was not fun. So we stopped at voodoo shops, and I'm going to show you guys what I got. I got this protection doll, or protection voodoo doll. Lucky Kitty. And a Marie Laveau. A queen. My mom got these, a little frog and a turtle, and then I got this for Ronin. And I also got a new tarot card deck. It's real cute, and just some candles. So that's pretty much what we've been doing today. We gonna sit on our balcony and eat our good french fries, and this going off. So we ghost hunting on the balcony now. Is there an entity on the balcony with us? You can make this go off or this app go off. This started to go off. If you're a positive entity, make this or this go off. If you're a negative entity, make this or this go off. That ain't looking good for us. It's your boy. Did you die here? Are your remains buried here? So it looks like so far his remains are buried here. Are you sad? Aww. Are you lonely? Make a sound on here if you want to communicate with us. Flash this all the way on, or this if you're male. Okay, now you can stop. Flash it all the way if you're female. Oh, that's more. So you're female. That went off. I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Why are you growling at me?
Are you growling at my mom? Why are you growling at her? Come through on here with the sound. Look at it. All right, you can stop now. Tyler? Oh my God, it said Tyler. That is so close to my name. All right, so now it's saying Earth. It sounds like, it sounds like it's trying to come through and say something, but I don't know what it's trying to say. It just kind of sounds like someone picks up a phone kind of sound, but I don't know what they are actually saying. But it's only happened like 3 times. And this bitch is trying to get drunk.
I try and tell people how on the balcony, they ain't listening.
Are you demonic? None demonic. Were you a human before? It's on my wrist.
Are you Zeus?
Are you Zeus? Are you a relative of ours? Destiny. It said destiny. Are you Zeus? It's only coming off for Zeus. Are you trying to help us? Are you trying to guide us? No. Are you trying to keep us from making a dangerous decision? Kind of protecting us?
Zeus is just protecting us.
Or are you something that's trying to trick us?
Are you my baby Zeus?
Feet.
Zeus's feet. We always will mess with his feet, with his shoes.
Did you just growl at us? If you're an evil entity or a negative entity, you're not welcome right here in this session, so leave. If you're a positive entity, you're welcome. Let's go on spiking again. Tell us your name. North. Sit. What? Look how high this is.
Hi, baby.
Oh my god.
I miss you, baby Zeus.
That's as high as it's gotten. Wrench. What do you think?
I think it's Zeus.
Do you miss us? Lies. Are you an entity trying to tell me that another entity is trying to lie to us? Are you a further ancestor? Gather. Cage.
Sounds like Zeus again.
Alright, well, we are at Hotel St. Marie right now, and this is a haunted hotel. The only reason it's haunted is because evidently all of New Orleans is haunted, and there really ain't a place that's not crawling with spirits around here. Earlier we were sitting on the balcony doing this and an app on our phone, trying to talk to spirits and a little bit. We've been drinking this bad.
Plus the grenade.
Plus the grenade. So I just wanted to do a quick session in here in this the room. And try to talk to spirits while we were in here.
No, they're gonna growl at me.
With Hotel St. Marie, like I said, there's no actual history to it as to why it's haunted. It's just because New Orleans as a whole is haunted, and that's why it has certain things that happens. We heard
Homeless people.
pretty much the bones and remains of people are kind of spread throughout the city. They just leveled out the ground. There were 2 fires that took out about 70% of the city. Kind of pretty much made them have to start all over again. So I believe it. I believe that it's haunted. I've never had so much activity. It's amazing that I'm not getting anything on this right now as we speak, because outside we were getting a whole lot.
That's because you got all the voodoo dolls on your shrine right there.
So we're gonna try my favorite app, Necrophonic app, real quick. Are there any entities here with us right now? Look at this lame ass going to bed. Can you say my name or her name? What's your name? Just too many names. Addie? I heard Addie. I'm gonna record with the other app. It's going off a lot now. Okay. Alright. What's your name? Tom? I got a Tom, Mom. Tom, okay. Hi, Tom. Are you a positive entity? Are you annoyed with us here? Natural. Haunting. Are you haunting this building right now? Looks like I tried to say something and then it went away, but I kind of heard a no. Dave? Who is Dave? Or do you just live here? Left. This is the word bank of all the things it said so far. While we were here, we didn't get to go to Marie Laveau's tomb because of the vandalism, the amount of vandalism that took place there. There aren't allowed to be people to go in without paying to go with a tour guide, and we didn't want to do that because it's way too hot. But I think her energy's everywhere. You don't have to go there like to feel her energy. We went to 3 voodoo shops. The best one I think was the Marie Laveau voodoo shop where we met Philip, and he did a palm and tarot card reading for me and my mom. We got drunk. In the hotel, I don't really feel like there's much, but I feel like there's something because I kept waking up in the middle of the night all night last night. I was like up at least 5 times for no reason. Both my mom and I will get random goosebumps at the same time on the same side, on a specific side of our body. Kind of like, I'll get goosebumps on my left leg, on my lower portion of my leg, kind of thing, like not my whole leg. And we'll get it at the same time. We'll have the same feelings and stuff like that. I think there's just spirits crawling in New Orleans. They're everywhere, but I don't think a lot of them are malicious. But I do think there's a ton, because like I said, there were a bunch that were kind of dug up and disregarded and spread throughout the city when the city was burned down and when they were rebuilding things, and from being washed up during hurricanes, and there are cemeteries literally everywhere. So this is kind of, I feel like, one of the most haunted cities, and I can't wait to come back. I'm really excited for that. If I seem disinterested right now, it's because I'm tired.
I'm so tired. I'm about to go lay down and go to bed. We didn't get to go to the Lullaby Mansion, which was a lady who tortured slaves back in the 1800s. We saw tourists out there, and online it said it was open 24 hours a day, but it wasn't. So we didn't get to go in. We didn't even bother trying to do a session there because there were so many tourists and groups there. With all the energy, nothing's gonna happen. The St. Louis Cemetery, Marie Laveau Cemetery, we didn't get to go to because, like I said, they will make money where they can, and you can't get in if you don't pay a fee. And if you go with a group of people, like, the energy isn't as strong. You won't get as much. The spirits, they get tired of that shit. They don't care. They're not gonna come out for anyone. Sultan's Palace we walked by. It was pretty interesting to see and kind of visualize with the story that went along with it, with the mass murder and the missing limbs and the people being filleted, and now it's just like an apartment complex for people. Pirates Alley has a lot of energy, but now it's got a lot of energy like of the living and the dead that kind of go through it. A lot of people doing tarot card readings through there, just kind of chilling. Not a lot. The Herman Grima House Museum we went to, we did a tour. None of it was ghost related. We went through, and a lot of it was just the history of it. What the family did, who the family was, who stayed in what room kind of thing, and the slavery and how, like, what the roles of the slaves were and where they stayed and stuff like that. It was really interesting. It was really sad. We went we walked all the way to Muriel's restaurant until we found out that's just too expensive. We too poor to go eat at Muriel's restaurant. But what goes on there is Pierre Jordan bought this in 1788. After a fire on Good Friday, he committed suicide on the second floor of the building. Objects move. He's very mischievous, and he roams around, and he also likes to break glasses. Rude. And that's pretty much it. We did a lot of ghost hunting here in New Orleans. My battery's dying. I got 23 minutes of footage up on here. So, it's haunted as fuck. This hotel haunted as fuck. The whole city haunted as fuck. Everything's haunted. And that's pretty much just how it goes. We bought a lot of voodoo dolls and did a lot of protection. We're gonna have to smudge ourselves before we leave. Because, like I said, she got growled at by a demonic entity. And it just was all around not a good time for her. So we're gonna have to make sure nothing follows us home, because it wouldn't surprise me if something tried to, with the amount of activity going on around here. I feel like here everyone's either they practice voodoo or witchcraft, or they stay very far away of it. There's really no in between. People either do or they don't. We also got like a lot of Marie Laveau things, which is really interesting. She's a very prominent figure here, I've noticed. Obviously, she ruled the town at one point. We got a whole ass smudge stick, and we got a lot of stuff. We got a voodoo doll for protection. This is mine that I got. I also got some honeysuckle essential oil and like other little voodoo dolls and all kinds of shit, but that's about it. That's about all. Alas, we are saying goodbye to New Orleans.
Had a good time.
It was spooky. That's
Had a good time with my sissy. Now we're waiting for our Uber to get here. And then that's it. That's the end of this ghost hunting trip.